Now, moving on to another very interesting story about Nicah. I love this girl. There's something about her. She's so thick. She's so thick. She's so fine. Is it not true?
It's
Is
true.
Nicah not pretty?
It's true.
She's a fine
pretty.
babe. Eh? She has body like body.
A bit problematic, but she's fine. She's pretty, but
Isn't
she's,
every hot girl problematic? Like, really, let's be honest. But anyway, Nicah has been telling us the story about how eventually she and her partner ended up meeting their the parents, right? And we've all seen Slava. Is his name Slava or Slava? Like, I don't know how to
Let's
pronounce
say
his
Slava.
name. DJ Slava. I think I've heard it somewhere as DJ Slava in one of these, like, whatever. Anyway, so they've been together for 2 years, and officially they started to tie the knot, right? And Nicah decided to introduce her grandmother on social media. Decided to introduce social media in-laws and everyone to her man, right? However, her grandmother was happy to meet Slava. Very, very excited to actually meet Slava. And as she was being introduced to us as well on social media, like, there's a very beautiful picture. Do you have the picture of Nicah's grandmother? They look like the same person, only one is significantly older than the other, right? Anyway, she was very excited to have met Slava. She continues to explain that she loves her grandmother. She thinks the grandmother is the most beautiful thing that ever existed, and she is a joker. She tells us many, many stories about the curves and how she's inherited them from the grandmother, and she do have curves. This girl has curves. Anyway, she says how I took Slava to meet my grandmother, and according to our culture, my husband is my grandmother's husband as well. Immediately she saw Slava. I think he looks like a very soft-spoken person, and immediately he won her heart, and they started becoming kiki friends, and everything is great. All I can say is, like, imagine the fact that, like, you take, these cultures make me happy. When you take your husband or your partner to your grandmother, and immediately you start seeing the scowling faces, and immediately you know this is going to be an uphill task, because you are going to defend this man in front of your family, and you're going to be trying to convince your family to fall in love with your partner till kingdom come. But imagine the moment when you take them, you love him, you think he's perfection, or you love how he thinks she's perfection, and then you take them to your parents, and immediately they're just like, oh, like that feeling. Isn't that the most satisfying feeling ever?
It is.
When everybody just loves your partner, that is so cool. So we're happy for them. We're happy for them. We love them. They're a very beautiful couple.
Yeah.
Keep giving us content. We love it.
And it's very refreshing, given that when you get on the internet, it's always a story about the toxic mother-in-law, the toxic this, the toxic this. But it's so refreshing when you just see people happy. And it's so nice, especially when your partner is just loved by your parents and everything. Aki, it's joy. It's joy. Kathami would know. Aki.
I'm telling you, let me tell you, up until now, it is annoying that everybody,
it's a lot, yeah?
It's like everyone just meets him and they're like, oh my God, he's our son. I'm like, your son, do you know him? Do you know him? You've met him today and he's your son. Can you calm down? I am your daughter. Can you give me the risk? Like, everybody loves him and prefers him. I don't like it.
Nah.